So I had a friend, and in a leadership role, you've got your kind of like your coworker, your co-leaders. You know, as a team leader, he was team A, I was team B. John Barnes was his name, and before we deployed, we just became good friends. So when we deployed, we were just side by side. We were just arriving out in sector, and we had a warrior patrol base. It's where we kind of took over a command of a house and fortified it and secured it. So that was kind of our operating base out in the war zone. And we arrived there, and it was just the sun was just going down. Me and John actually got into an argument that morning, to the point where we didn't talk to each other that whole day. I didn't get out of my Humvee. I thought he can just go, he can do his own thing. And as I was sitting there, I saw him get out of his Humvee, and he was standing there with a group of guys. I do remember seeing the turret guy's legs, and then a loud explosion. I think I turned right as the explosion hit, but when I looked back over, John wasn't standing. So I kind of did a double take. I looked over at my turret guy. He's dropped down in. He said he was hit. And I looked at him. He had some stuff on his face. I'm like, fine. So what happened is they got our coordinates and launched a mortar. Nailed us. Mortar came in and did some damage. I didn't realize how bad it was until I got out. And I went around probably the back of the Humvee, and I saw a group of the IA, the Iraqi army. We were training them. Not a single person was standing. Doc was busy. I have a secondary MOS as an EMT, as a medic. So I ran over to Barnes, John, and I knelt down, and I kind of lifted the tip of his Kevlar up. And there was just a little red dot on his forehead. He's mumbling something, and I put my hand, to stabilize the head, and I put my hand on the back of his head. And my fingers sunk inward. He was missing half of his skull. Miracle of the story, John made it. Survived.
Really?
TBI.